So, hey, Lauren, why don't you share with us your experience over the weekend?
Hey, can you hear me okay? I don't usually use my phone. Okay. So I passed on Saturday. Yeah, I did. I decided, I was like, I don't want to put it off any longer. I have a lot of stuff coming up. So I was like, I'm just gonna do it. I felt pretty good. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna get this over with. So yeah, I did it virtually, which was an experience. I had a few technical issues. So I had issues with like the chat. It popped up and it wouldn't go away like the second question. So that kind of got me a little nervous and I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. But finally it went away. And then like probably like 30, 40 questions in, my exam shut down and I was like, no. But then it put me back in the queue and then it put me right back to where I was. So I was like, okay. And it didn't take away any of my time. So after that, there was really no issues, but that was a little nerve wracking when I had all those technical issues. But yeah, I'm done. I feel very relieved. I'm happy I don't have to study anymore. So yeah.
You're happy, yay. So tell us a little bit about your journey and like what's the biggest piece of advice or like what's the biggest thing maybe as well that, really helped support you in getting where you're at?
Yeah, so I started kind of back in September 2021. I did a different program and I wasn't learning anything. And I was like, this is not going to help me pass. Like, there's no way I'm going to pass with this program. So my dad actually had one of his coworkers who took this PMP masterclass and he recommended it to me. And he's like, you got to do it. It took her 2 months. She said, like, you have to take this. This is the only program she saw like that would help her pass. So I was like, okay. So joined the program, started the end of February, and then it took me 6 weeks to pass. So it was really quick. I did not expect that. My family is very proud of me, and my colleagues are all very proud of me. I would say my biggest piece of advice is, for me personally, when I did all of the exams in preparation, I read all the questions out loud. So you can't do that when you're on site or virtually. So that was like a huge adjustment for me because I'm not very good at like, interpreting things in my head. So I tried to practice a little bit that beforehand, but I would say definitely practice not reading the questions out loud. You got to get it down in your brain. And also, I was so worried about time when I first started the exam that I freaked myself out so bad, but you will be good on time. Like once you get into the rhythm of it, you'll get so much more comfortable. At first, I was freaking out. I'm not going to lie. I was like, there's no way I'm going to finish this. There's no way I'm going to pass. But then I was like, okay, we're just starting out. You'll be good. You'll be good on time. I finished, I had 20 minutes to spare. First section of the exam, I flagged like 10 things. Second section, I flagged like 4 things. Last section, I didn't flag anything. It gets easier and easier as you go. So you might like, I have a lot of anxiety, so I was kind of panicking at first, but it'll get better as you go on.
That's awesome. It's like Scott talks about building that momentum in day 7, right? And that's really kind of what you did, is build this momentum. So who has some questions for Lauren, who just passed her PMP on Saturday? So one question I always ask Lauren is, like, how did you feel knowing the content and going into the test? Did you feel that it was more heavily an agile test, or was it really more of a mixture of waterfall, predictive, agile?
Definitely agile, some hybrid, not a ton of waterfall, but you'll be prepared for sure. Most of the questions you'll go, yeah, definitely. You'll know the answer like in a second. Most of them. Some of them trip me up a little bit, but you'll know them. So yeah.
Awesome. Any other questions, guys, for Lauren, who's now PMP certified?
I have one question. Oh, congratulations, Lauren. That's very exciting. I'm curious about once you got into the groove of the content, like how often, like that's my question is, what was your study schedule like?
It was all over the place. I'm kind of scatterbrained. So I would study most days like 1-2 hours a day. I did take some time off where I wasn't doing it every single day. But yeah, probably like 1 to 2 hours a day on average. I didn't attend all of these accountability sessions because I had some conflicts. And I tried to jump into the Wednesday night questions answered like right before my test. I was like, this will be my last one. And I don't know, I think there was an issue with it, so I wasn't able to get in. So I was like, oh no. But yeah, I attended most of the studies, like most, of the 2 nightly sessions a week, and then probably 1 to 2 hours a day. And then I bought the note cards, the flashcards too. So I ran through all of those just one time. That was really, really helpful. A lot of that kind of dives deeper, and I don't think you necessarily need to know all that content, but I think that was helpful for just like ingraining some of the topics in your head that you might not think of otherwise.
Awesome. Anyone else? Anyone else have any thoughts, any questions? I mean, 6 weeks is pretty good, Lauren. I'm super proud of you, excited that you have to be a part of it and help you on your journey. Really happy for you.
Yeah, thank you so much for everything. And I appreciate you helping me during all my panicked emailing to you. I was like, but thank you. Thank you. It's been great.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. So we're really happy for you, extremely proud of you, and keep us in mind down the road. We've got other content out there, but we'd love to have you back at some point.
Awesome. Will do. Thank you. Good luck, everybody.
Thanks, Lauren.
All right. Thank you.